Hey guys, this is Ben with Free Spirit Recreation. Today we're going to go through our Evo V2 XL skin replacement. We're also going to look at the bottom rails on the bottom of the tent to move them into an interior position for narrower roof lines. So let's take a look at Evo without a skin in it and get started. So now that we've got all of the holes exposed, the skin is out, what we've done, we've taken all of the bolts out. Now what we're going to do for a narrower roof line is we're going to move it to the manufacturer holes just about 2 inches on the inside. That's going to create some space for a narrower roof line vehicle. So we're just going to slide this forward. We're going to line up all the holes, and then we're going to go back to installing this with the same bolts that we just took out. So we're going to replace all the bolts in here. And then we're going to switch to the other side and bring that other rail from the outside hole to the inside hole. So I'm going to go ahead and get all the bolts started so that I know I'm in good alignment. Then I'll finish it off by tightening them all down at the end. So we've got our bolt. We're going to go lock washer first. We're going to go second washer after. Most of the time you'll see this on Toyota FJ Cruisers, RAV4s, some 4Runners, you'll see this where you need to move the rails in. Be careful when you're doing this that if you lose any of your nuts or bolts inside of the track, so if one of these slides all the way up into here, you want to make sure to tip your tent this way and fish this out. Otherwise this will rattle in your channels as you're going down the road, and none of us want that. So now that we're doing all the final tightening here, we're using a powered drill. You can also use a regular hex key, number 6, or like we said, we've got a powered drill here that we're using it. Just be careful when you do this that you don't over tighten. We're going to be putting in the new white winter skin that you guys will see here soon, but we wanted to show you how to replace it. So as you can see, we don't have a skin in this currently, but we've got a replacement. And so as we start, we're just going to grab our skin here and we're going to lay it in the front of the tent. What we're going to look for at this first step is going to be this keder strip. And this keder strip goes on the front of your tent. So I'm just going to unfold the skin here, get oriented, and then we'll get to work. And this doesn't have to be perfect as you lay it out. We just got to get ourselves started. So to begin, we're going to grab this keder strip. We're going to start up here in this second keder strip hole in the back. So you need to feed with one hand, pull with the other. Sometimes 2 people makes this a little bit easier. All right, so now that we've got step 1 done, getting the front keder stripped into the top, we're going to move to the back of the tent. So I'm just going to lift the back. We're going to find these clips here in the corner. We're going to go ahead and feed through. But once you get one set up, it'll help you the rest of the way because you've got some tension. And so now we're going to move on to the second buckle here. Pull that one tight, and then we'll move to the middle 2 straps and work our way all the way around the top, attaching these straps to these buckles. Once you get the entire top attached, what you're going to do is you're going to close the front of the Evolution. That way these keder strips are looser to where you can get these slid into the bottom keder strip. Just like that. So we'll do that on both sides. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open the tent. We're going to close the back to get the keder strips on the back. So now we're keder stripped in the front, and what we're going to do is we're going to open the front up again. You're going to see we now have tension here in the front. You guys will notice you'll always be able to decipher the back from the front with the free FSR overlay. So I'm going to pull this back down so that I've got some space to work here on this back keder strip, and I'm just going to let it sit just like this, so that I've got some freedom to work with this loose fabric. Again, we'll slide that into the keder strip. And as this one's accessed, we can go ahead and do this buckle right here. So one of the last steps that you guys are gonna have to do is get on the underside of the tent, and there's several little buckles and clips on the underside. There's 4 in the corners and a couple down the center. You're gonna wanna attach those so that your bottom EPE is attached to your slats. That concludes doing a full reskin of Evolution V2 XL in the new white winter skin.